Welcome to Shape of the City. I'm Clover Frederick and I'll be your host. For over a century, the Boys and Girls Club of America has strived to be a positive place to encourage those kids most in need. Suzi Stout from the Boys and Girls Club of Lincoln, Lancaster County has joined me to talk about their programs and the difference they are making in our community. Thanks for joining me, Suzi.
Thanks for having me, Clover.
Absolutely. Now, give us a little history about the Boys and Girls Club, how to get started.
We actually have been around for over 100 years. 3 women in Hartford, Connecticut in 1906 saw some boys playing on a street and said, hey, you know, they need something to do. Throughout history, that's evolved. Herbert Hoover was one of the presidents that, when it became the Federated Boys Club, and unbelievably, it was not the Boys and Girls Club until 1990 is when they started to let girls in. Wow. So, Denzel Washington is our national spokesperson. He's been with us since 1990. So, we have over 4,000 sites worldwide of the programs that we offer.
Great. Now, what do you, how has, excuse me, I'm going to start that over again. Now, let's talk about today's Boys and Girls Club. How do you think the mission and importance in the community has changed?
Our mission is to enable all young people, especially those that need us the most, to become caring, responsible citizens. And I think the difference that it makes is in our partnerships, in our community work, when we enable those young people to grow up and be stronger leaders. That's a great thing.
Now, describe the type of activities that are available for the kids at the Boys and Girls Club at Park Middle School.
Because we're a national program, we have five core competencies: sports and fitness, career and education, character and leadership, the arts, and health and fitness. So we have built in the physical activity side, the health and nutrition. We have things called on-the-spot fun, where we will just think up a game and it will be something active, or a staff challenge, where it could be something as simple as a Connect 4 game, or something a little more challenging like a one-on-one basketball match.
Great. Now, how does your group work in conjunction with the school?
We are very connected with the school. It's actually a wonderful partnership. One of our other national programs, Power Hour, is kind of an extension of the school day. We have 255 kids after school every day that attend our Power Hour. They are helped by a certified teacher with their homework. And they also have extended learning opportunities during that time period.
Now, I understand that the Boys and Girls Club is a community learning center. Tell me more about that.
We're actually the largest among 25 in this city. We serve over 1,300 kids, and we average about 255 of those a day.
Okay, now do you have some partnerships that enable you to do this?
We actually do. UNL is a huge partnership. One of our STEM programs, we actually have a partnership with Lakeview Elementary, and they bring their 5th graders over to learn from our middle school students who have been taught by the UNL students. So it's just a wonderful cycle, and it will transition those 5th graders into middle school the next year.
It sounds like a lot of great activities. What kind of feedback do you get from kids and parents?
Our parents are very appreciative of the quality of programming and the affordability, because it's absolutely free to our Park Middle School students.
Great. Now, do you have any stories of kids that have really benefited from the program?
One of my favorite is in the spring we always do a health fair. It's an extension of our cooking club, and the kids learn public speaking skills. They prepare a health topic, and working with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, they're very shy and their public speaking skills aren't very good. And so to see the transformation of them when they start the process and when they finish, they have so much pride in themselves, and you can really see the journey that they've come along.
Great. Now, do you have a story of maybe an individual who really showed amazing improvement at the Boys and Girls Club?
I think we're so we have kids that have so much need that we don't necessarily recognize. And we were at an event at Shields, and the little girl needed a pair of shoes. And she had never been to Shields before. She had never ridden an escalator. The world was new to her. And as I built a relationship with her, I got to understand the situation. And to make a long story short, she was the winner of a new pair of shoes and a shopping spree. And I think so many times we take for granted of those little things that we may not notice in kids, but we have to meet their fundamental needs first before we can continue with their educational needs.
Thank you so much for coming, Suzi. I really appreciate you telling us about the Boys and Girls Club.
And thank you for having me, Clover.